The word over-accessorize, it's a verb, and the definition is to wear too many accessories. But what does that mean? How many is too many, and how do you coordinate them if you want to wear them? In today's video, gents, I've got 20 accessories, and I'm going to teach you how to wear them with style. Rule number one, is the accessory visible? Because if it's not visible, then you don't have to worry about coordinating it. So if you're gonna wear a necklace, you're gonna wear suspenders, you're not gonna take your jacket off, you're gonna wear a belt with a suit. Understand that, okay, it's not visible, so I really don't have to worry too much about the coordination. Rule number two, do you need the accessory? So when it's 20 below zero outside, you don't have to worry too much about coordinating your gloves with your hat. You worry about actually staying warm. Rule number three, what's the norm in your culture and your environment? So the accessory rules in Iowa City, Iowa are going to be different than over in Paris, France. So just pay attention to your environment. Rule number four, know your history. So you may be asking, Antonio, what's with the red poppy? Well, if you know your history, if you know what it stands for, you'll know that I can wear this with any piece of clothing at any time because it has meaning and history. Rule number five, do the items work with each other? Now, many of these rules you've heard before, like match metals to metals. So right here, I have a metal watch with a silver ring with actually a bracelet that has a bit of silver and a bit of copper right in it. And this is going to work. Another thing that I'm going for here is balance. So I've got the ring, I've got the bracelet, and I've got the watch over here. So you don't want to go too heavy on one side. Other rules that you've probably heard, match leather to leather, maybe go with formal on formal, keep casual with casual. Now, watches are a great place to start. And when you look at a watch like this, what are you immediately thinking? Okay, this is going to be casual because it's got the three complications in it. It's got the light colored leather. So if I'm going to match this with a bag, any other wallet, if I really wanted to go for coordination, I would probably go for lighter colored leathers. By the way, you may be wondering, Antonio, where'd you get that beautiful watch, that watch? And all the ones I'm going to show you guys are over at Movement. They're the paid sponsor of today's video, guys. I'm linking to them down in the description with a great discount code. Now, guys, Movement, an amazing company. They've got a 24-month warranty. They've got free shipping, free worldwide returns. They've been around since 2013, shaken up the watch industry, an amazing company, which for 2 years, I've actually had this one out of their 40 millimeter series. It's called the Silver, and I love it. It's timeless. I've worn it many times, and it's still running like a champ. Now, here I've got quite a few other watches that I want to show you guys and teach you how to coordinate with different outfits. So the first one right here, this is their Desert, and it's going to be out of their Voyager series. But this watch in particular, if you were to coordinate with the other accessories in your wardrobe, let's look at the black. So what are the rules on matching black? Well, if you're going to wear silver, you're going to wear gold, it can go with any of the other metals. Now let's look at the strap of this particular watch. This strap is a canvas strap, very casual. Therefore, this is not a dress watch. Understand, it's going to dress down the outfit a bit. Next up, out of Movement's Revolver series, we've got the Avalon. Two things I immediately notice about this watch. First off, the black color. I can match this with gold, I can match this with silver, but the simplicity of the watch and the overall build of it, it to me screams elegance. I'm going to think this is going to be a dressier watch. But the black color, it's not necessarily classic compared to the silver right here. The color, the overall, the white face, this to me feels a bit dressier, but both of these watches, I could easily wear it with a sports jacket, jean combination, casual suit. This one, I think I could wear it with a full suit. So this next watch out of Movement's Chrono Collection is going to be the Gunmetal in Sandstone. When I look at this watch, first impressions are this is a casual watch. So it's going to be the light colored leather right here instantly. Then I'm going to look at the size of the face. This is 45 millimeters across. Larger watches are usually going to be more casual. Then I see the blue accents, the three complications on this, more of a casual natured watch. Could you pull this off with a casual sports jacket, pair of jeans? Yeah, but this is definitely not something you would want to wear with a suit. This next Movement watch comes out of their Modern Sport collection. It's called the Mariner. Now this watch, when I look at it, immediately I'm thinking, okay, this is a sports watch. This is something I'm going to wear it. I can be sweating. I can wear this with shorts, t-shirt. I'm going down to the beach. Why? Because I'm looking at the strap right here. Made from rubber. This immediately signals casual. So rubber straps, you're just not going to wear that with anything formal, anything dressy. The other thing, I'm looking at the bezel, I'm looking at the face, everything here, rotates. So those small details right there, okay, this is a sports watch. I want to wear it in a very casual environment. Gentlemen, if you liked any of those watches I just showed you, go check them out over at Movement. I'm linking to them down in the description with an awesome discount code. And again, what I love about these is that you can really accessorize with these watches because you can change out the straps. Yes, they make it very easy to change out from rubber straps to metal straps. At the end of the day, gents, a great watch at a great price. So now that we've covered the basics on how to coordinate your watch with the other accessories in your wardrobe, let's talk about those other 19 accessories. So the first 8 items are jewelry. The next 7 items are going to be functional accessories. And then the final 5 are going to be clothing accessories. So the 8 jewelry accessories: watches, bracelets, rings, cufflinks, pens, boutonnieres, necklaces, which you cannot see, and tie clips. Let's talk about bracelets. The key with a bracelet is to bring balance. So if you're going to wear a bracelet, you want to make sure you wear it on the opposite side of the watch. Now, you can wear it on both ends, but again, you're looking for balance. Next up, let's talk about cufflinks. So with cufflinks, you want to look at, okay, in general, cufflinks are going to be more formal. So you're going to be wearing those with a suit and tie. You're going to be wearing them with a shirt that can take cufflinks. You don't have to match stones exactly, but I do like to see the metal coordinate. It can be a mix of silver and gold. It could be something black, again, going with a non-color, and that's going to work with pretty much any metal. Now, when it comes to rings, so again, we're looking for balance here. Now, this is a wedding ring. I was married in the Ukrainian Eastern Orthodox Church. I wear it on my right hand. Most Americans are going to wear it over here on their left hand right here. Wedding ring, you don't have to match the metal at all. The rules do not apply to that because it has history, because it has meaning. So understand, again, very similar to the boutonniere, when it has history, it has meaning. Like this one right here is for Remembrance Day. So things like this, they are exempt from the rules. And speaking of being exempt from the rules, because no one's going to see this pen when I put it away, this right here, it doesn't actually have to coordinate anything. You see how that works? Tie clips, I like to actually try to coordinate it with the other metals. Now, the last thing, the necklace. The necklace isn't something, because most of the time it's going to be covered. Because it's not visible, I think you can bend a lot of rules on it. But if it's something that people are going to see, you're going to wear it to a casual environment, then in that case, just make sure that, hey, you understand the environment that you're in. If it's something that's going to raise a lot of eyes, you may want to second guess it, especially if it's going to be something related to work. Now let's get into functional pieces. Within this category, I've got glasses, I have bags, I have belts and suspenders, we have cell phone covers, I have wallets, I have pocket knives, and I have lighters. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about coordinating your glasses. And I'm talking about both eyeglasses and sunglasses. Now, maybe a lot of you guys are wearing glasses that don't draw a lot of attention, and this is understandable if you just simply want something to help you read better. But why not bring a little bit more of a frame to your face? Maybe go with something, this is right here, it's what, tortoise? This frame right here is going to make you look smarter. Why? It's going to draw more attention to the eyes. It's going to better augment them. Maybe if you're a creative, maybe why go for, there's a guy named Seth Godin. If you haven't seen him, he uses bright colored glasses. Why not, if you're in a creative field, actually have fun with your glasses? Now, when it comes to sunglasses, what you want to do is right here, classic aviators, I think are going to look great for about 90 to 95% of you. A great one to start off with, but you want to have a little bit more fun, stand out from the crowd, go for a pair of Wayfarers. Again, use glasses as an accessory. Black, non-color, will match anything. If you wanted to start going with silver, gold, again, I like to kind of coordinate my metals, but you don't have to. Next up, coordinating your bags, coordinating your luggage. Okay, so we see the difference here. This one right here says professional. This one right here says student. So there is a message being sent. I like to match leathers with leathers or keep them close. And I really pay attention when it comes to the bag, the formality or the casualness. I try to match that up. Next up, gents, we've got belts and suspenders. The first rule, do not wear your suspenders with your belts. They're not made to go together. They are made to keep your trousers up. So choose one or the other. So when it comes to suspenders, these are going to be more formal. They're going to be dressier. And in general, you want to try to match leather with leather, metal with metal. Now let's talk about belts. So you're going to see a wide range. These are going to be more casual than suspenders, but this belt right here is a dress belt. I do like to match my leather to my leather, my metal to my metal when it comes to a dress belt. You got a lot more leeway when it comes to a casual belt of matching the leather to the leather or matching the metal to the metal. Coordinating your wallet. Gentlemen, because it's not seen very often, I don't think you have to coordinate the leathers or the color. Instead, just simply make sure you've got the right wallet for your particular needs. Coordinating your cell phone case. Now, do I think you need to coordinate your cell phone case with the other items that you've got here? Not exactly, except on the formality. Why? Well, think about it. You're in a business meeting, you pull out your phone and it is bright pink. It can be distracting. It may not send the message you want to send. That's all I'm saying here, guys. Lighters, pocket knives. I know a lot of you guys carry these items. I don't think you have to coordinate them because they're hidden. Now let's talk about ties, scarves, pocket squares, hats, and gloves. Now that we're getting into clothing accessories, understand that colors start to matter a lot more. So when we're coordinating the necktie with our outfit, what we're looking for, first off, is it formal enough to go with the outfit? Silk in general is going to be more formal. A small repeating pattern like we've got the dots here, this is actually going to be pretty formal of a necktie. Not as formal though as a solid with what I'm wearing here. Try to keep formal with formal, casual with casual. Next up, we're looking at the overall proportions and the size. I don't want to wear something that's overly large, something that's really thin. You're going to match. Look at the lapels on your jacket. You want them to about match up over here. Now this should also coordinate with you as a man. You don't want to be some really big guy trying to wear skinny ties, skinny lapels. It's just not going to look great. Again, pay attention to the proportion. Next up, let's talk about color. So I'm going to recommend that you get a color wheel, but understand that analogous colors are going to be colors that are close to the same color. So right here, I've got this blue with this green. Now, they're not exactly analogous, but they're not going to be complementary. Complementary are when things are in the opposite side of the color wheel. And that's why when you look at something, they just have a stark difference, but they still work together. And understand that neckties are great for whenever you want to have a complementary color, because it's not going to be so jarring as putting two large pieces of clothing together, because instead it's like a spice. You're just adding that small accent. Next up, we've got scarves and coordinating them with your outfit. Now understand that if you're wearing a necktie, you can throw a scarf right on top of that, especially if you're gonna have an outer jacket. Now, if you're not gonna have the outer jacket, let's say you just wanted to accent this with a scarf, maybe a silk scarf, that would be really pushing it, as I already have neckwear that's bringing the outfit together. But when it comes to formality in scarves, this scarf right here is made from silk and it's going to be a dressier, a nice scarf. Why is it gonna be dressier? Because the function is secondary to the style and color it would bring to whatever jacket I would pair this with. This scarf right here is going to be more for the function aspect. And there are a wide variety of functional and very colorful scarves. When you're coordinating the scarf, pay attention to the function. That's the number one thing we want to make sure is working. Next up, we've got pocket squares. And it's easy, guys. If you're wearing a jacket, it has a breast pocket, stuff a pocket square in it. It's just going to look better. If you want to get started, you don't know what to do, take a simple white cotton or linen handkerchief like this pocket square, fold it neatly, put it right in there. You'll get that presidential fold. That looks great. If you want to have a little bit more fun, bring in some color. And when it comes to colors, I think pocket squares and the patterns that you can bring in can really be all over the place. It should complement, not exactly match, especially your necktie. So you see those outfits out there that come with a matching pocket square and matching necktie. You can buy those, but just don't wear them together. Make sure they complement, they work with each other. Again, go back to that color wheel. Next up, we've got hats. And hats for me are all about function. This hat right here, all of a sudden I can turn it out and I've got some ear protection. This is stylish and it's going to keep my head warm in cold weather. If I'm outside and it's relatively cool and I want to keep the rain off, I want to keep the sun off, this hat is going to work great. I will look great on the beach. This hat is functional, going to do a good job there. I'm at a football game. I can wear this hat right here, assuming that, Texas is playing. The point is, guys, hats are functional, and I think they're a great accessory. Next up, gents, let's talk about gloves. So first up, gloves are about function. If it's cold, have winter gloves. If you're going to be going to the gym, you may need weightlifting gloves. If you want to look great and feel great driving, get a better grip, have driving gloves. Now, when it comes to coordinating leathers, I think it's a little bit less important. I like to go with darker colors. These right here are a navy blue, and I can wear them with brown. I can wear them with black. I think they look great. But if you're going to go for maybe a bright red, bright yellow, and you're going to own that look, you're going to have fun, really accessorize, go for it. All right, gents, now it's your turn. Out of those 20 accessories, how many do you think you could pull off at one time? Me, 19. And let me know in the comments if you think you can guess the one item that I won't be carrying, I won't be wearing on my person. And guys, if you want to check out more of the watches over at Movement, great company, great deals. I'm linking to them down in the description. Go check them out. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything we built here at Real Men Real Style. I will see you in the next video. Take care.